Okay, I got the thing back. And now I can see the chat and can edit stuff. Oh, I could set a notification. The default one seems good enough. Okay, and that feels good. Set this. That's come on. Give me the Pastafarian. Okay, there's a Jewish tag, but not Pastafarian tag. Alright. I see how it is. There's a VTuber tag though. How about cool? Yes. Got it. Okay, no cookies. Nope. Play. What are these tags even? Is it? Nope, that's not appropriate. What? That should be good enough. Hey. See if it's the thingy. Alright. Good enough, I suppose. Hmm. Now then, I have exactly 0 hours on Divinity Original Sin 2, as I will try to show here. Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah. Set this. Yes, I can. As you can see here, I have exactly 0 hours playtime in 0 minutes. And with this stream, I shall be doing the Divinity Original Sin 2 character creation and most likely the intro scene. I will attempt to voice as many characters as I can, but I promise nothing as I have no experience in voice acting and I'm just a, Pastafarian with a bit of electrical engineering and software engineering knowledge. Now then, let us begin. Yes. Oh, I did not. It's doing a first time setup. Oh, still. This might take a bit. Yep, it's gonna take a bit. Hmm. Performing first time setup installing, and it's not showing steps. It's having a problem, I thought. Hmm. Alright, this might take a bit. So I'm just gonna talk a bit about myself then. I know a bit of software engineering, a bit of electrical engineering. Oh, I'm gonna get to that in another stream. or a video. I have yet to decide. Most likely a stream, because that would be more entertaining. Hold up, it's not showing up in the options. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3 is the first one options on this screen. Fascinating. I need to. I'd rather skip and I should probably fix up the resolution of it. Oh, you can't actually do anything until I actually create a character. That's yes. Super. None of this looks fine. Maybe lower. Let me check. I should probably make my stuff a bit smaller. Yeah, this seems appropriate. Appropriate size. Yes, okay. So I can't see the chat and play the game at the same time. Interesting. Good documents. I do not. I shall think about that next time I stream. I'm probably not gonna get any actual viewers this time around, so yeah, that should be fine. It should be fine. There's no one gonna get more than 0. I predict. I'm gonna check on the chat window occasionally to make sure that I'm not missing anything. I'm so fucking excited. I wanted to play this ever since it came out, but I'm poor. But I got a job, and a friend of mine on the job actually gifted me this. Ooh, it has multiplayer as well. Okay, let's see. Story. What's the difference? Sailor. Prepare but forgiving. Okay, so this is the difficulty. Oh. I'm gonna play it the way it was meant to be played. Classic. Yeah. I have to allow it to listen. Okay. My God. Okay, something's wrong with the screen. I think. Ah, this looks much better. Wait, no it doesn't. It's a bit too tall now. How about this? This looks fine. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna put it back at. Yes. Okay. Oh god. My laptop is overheating. I shouldn't. Perfect. Oh, this is perfect. Is or isn't. I'm gonna go with this because I like how tall this one is now. It's I didn't read that fully. And there's already pre-made characters. Oh, I'm gonna play an Undead Dwarf. Yes. No one will suspect the undead dwarf. Undead are considered the locations the natural world. Is mere presence in the way. Okay, the undead are considered abominations in Rebellion. An affront to the natural order whose mere presence invites violence. Those who walk among the living must do so masked. Okay, I can play that. Two enemies into thinking you're dead. Cooldown of skills will be paused. Any actions you take will cancel this status. Ah, the important bit is on the bottom. Restores 8 physical armor and magical armor. Ah, the thing on the left is a ratio. And the thing on the right is your build choice. I would like to be a necromancer. Oh, that is cool. And what is cool? Is an inquisitor's a bloodsucker? Thought that would be what if an inquisitor would hunt. This definitely looks very healthy. Shadow Blade. I will have to try this at one point. Destroys magical armor and tries to set sleeping. Raise corpses. Yes, this is it. Can explode. Okay, but can I? Heals from poison, but regular healing will damage you instead. You will receive poison status even if you have magical armor. Okay. Right. What is it? Why do I have a dome of protection? Does everyone have a dome of protection? The special. Oh, this boy invited me. Okay. Oh, this is a custom. Custom undead dwarf. Man or a lady? An inquisitive lady. Yes. What shall I name her? Let's see. Yes. Battle range, cleric. Witch. Because it is cool. And the most likely to be unlikely, so I think. You know what? Let me check through. Or should I go in completely blind? I'm gonna go in completely blind. And go witch. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, I can select my own variation. This, I will connect this to the way the person in question died. Effect, shards, fire, algae, ground, nutmeg. I have no idea. Why is this? What would be nutmeg and ivory? Snow. Snow would definitely be if he died of hypothermia. Antiquated, as in maybe ancient-ish. Marrow. In a scuffle, in a brawl, a fight. Decomposed. Of old age. sunbaked. Maybe this is more so related to where your corpse was during the time of decomposing. Let me zoom in more. I cannot zoom in any further. Decomposed is a bit too gruesome for me. Marrow, a bit too textury. It seems like snow is too. I like Oasis and Nutmeg, I think. Algae, something. Yes, I'm gonna go with an Oasis or Nutmeg color. Yes. Oh my. Let me choose a... Yes, now I can see it better. Wow. Gold plate. Iron plate. Rich and has no style, but it looks hilarious. I'm gonna do this for if I do another character. Magical and nature. Since I will be exploring the depths of the lore of this universe, something that would be fitting would be a dwarf who died, lost the memories, but the second one is a bit too gruesome for me. Oh my god, it's so prepared. This one seems best. Let's see. Right. Just wanted to check upon my chat for a bit. I'm gonna check upon my chat every 10-ish minutes, and next time around I'll have a phone with me. Hopefully that will solve that issue. Yes, yes, those are cool patients. But too much. You know what? I kinda like this one. Very pretty. Yes, I like this one. It's significant and withering, but to have it colored. Gray, smoked. Wheat. There is no other option. Yes.
Glory is mine.
I'm ready. Greet the Reaper for me.
Greet the Reaper for me.
Oh,
You're not trying to
obvious.
escape, are you?
Meet your maker.
I'll yield to none.
I will be a scholar, so this voice would be the most appropriate, I suppose. I like how she's so stout that there's not much of a difference. Now then. Scoundrel. Necromancer. Oh my god, this is gonna take quite a bit. First, let's go with the attributes. Spending points on combat abilities generally increases the damage you do in the skill schools you invest in. However, there are other benefits as well. Read the descriptions of the skill schools to fully understand what the invested points do. Start. Simple abilities are non-combat abilities. They come in handy when you are not solving a situation through conflict. I am most definitely not a scoundrel. I am most definitely want to be a necromancer. And I'm just gonna do a quick lookup on the best stats for being a necromancer because I don't want to fuck this up. Best stats for necromancy. Always use the gun. Do I have a screen for Google stuff? Nah, I don't need to worry about that yet. Just noticed that some of my tabs are named appropriately. So, by appropriately, I mean there are different necromancer builds? Oh wait, this is the terrain ones. Okay, Immortal Necromancer, Blood Mage Necromancer, Ultimate War Necromancer. Blood Mage Necromancer and Immortal. I'd like the sound of the Immortal one. Another good one is the Immortal one. The real focus on Necromancer. It Hydro so Hydro Sophist and Warfare. The warfare skill should be maxed out as it scales with the necromancer abilities. You also want to have the highest possible retribution skill points. In terms of abilities, focus on maxing out intelligence as a. You know what? It would be more appropriate if I had for these types of situations. A screen showing. Okay, that doesn't work. Maybe if I do a game capture. Capture a specific info. Doesn't work. Can be a game capture one. Okay. This is the agency here. And this was much. How about now? Shame. Yeah, the scaling looks good. And the intelligence info. Okay. Can I see the number of people that are watching the stream by chance? No, no, I cannot. Unless I open it up in here. Yeah. I have one viewer. This is going on April 14th. No, this is views. Okay. I have one viewer, so it doesn't really matter. But I am probably gonna export this and edit it up at a later point in time for a Divinity Original Sin 2 video. A problem for the future. Well then. I want law, Z warfare, basic warfare. This increases heal for 10% of damage dealt and heal for 20% of damage dealt. because you deal 5% more damage. Oh, this is a good, this is a complicated items. I want to look at this. Version helps you convince other characters to do your bidding in dialogues and increases how much characters like you. Increase base attributes with stages by 5. Next up, treasure and loot. Identifies enemies and allows you to identify items. Increasing lower master allows you to identify more faster. To identify, use the identification glass and select the item you want to identify. To examine a monster or NPC, select them and choose examine. I want the lower master. I saw that one. Speaking great video about the Philippines. I know it's funny, pretty good, but I must know the law of this world. And then Sonic and Necromancer is to reflects. Okay. This one heals you for the damage you deal to them. Increases water damage. Aha! And any vitality or healing magic. Okay. Increases of fire damage you deal. How is she going to fight? I thought about vitality, damage, physical armor, and magical armor of your summons and totems. Yes. I'm mainly going to be fighting using my summons. But I cannot heal by normal means of healing magic. So I'm going to take Necromancer and have my summons do the work for me. Yes! Brilliant. Okay. These are my attributes. Now, for this one. The attributes panel shows the primary stats you can spend points in after you level up. Primary stats have a direct influence on secondary stats. Right? Have a direct influence on secondary stats. Finesse, intelligence, constitution. How much vitality I have. Much intelligence-based damage I can deal, which are required to learn skills the moment memory starts. Now, critical chance, initiative, to detect traps and hidden treasures. Wait. Five damage, vitality. 3 extra slots for abilities. Game finesse, intelligence, constitution. Wits affect your critical chance, initiative, ability to complete measures. Finesse increases with finesse-based weapons. How is she going to fight in melee combat? How is she going to fight in melee combat? I'm going to increase intelligence. I'm not going. Should I increase prestige? Oh, it did give me it, but I want treasures. Skills. From summoning connect. Raise blood corpse. Target the corpse to raise a very blood cadaver that fights for you. It can explode to direct physical damage. Okay. Restores vitality. Target elemental totem targets a grounds. This launches a totem for small elements. The totem will fire projectiles at the enemy's insect. I don't want to summon totems, I want to summon corpses. But the more summons I have, the better. Is these stack. And can my corpses, the ones I raise, do stuff for me? Işte is inside. Let's go. Okay. Cross, and this one is this. I can use my bloated corpses to block the way while I have this. Bonus from intelligence. Oh, okay. What is a physical elemental that matches the ground surface it was summoned onto? Okay. You know what? All of the summons. Yes. How do I heal though? You know what? I heal from physical damage. So I'm going to be fighting using a crossbow, most likely. Duration? Oh, these have a duration. Okay. Being touch, target turtles, take physical damage, hold up. I might need this. Six. You know what? I'm gonna take the risk here. I'm gonna lower the music for myself a bit because it's a bit too loud. I'm also gonna send the message here so I can make sure. Yep, that's good. Right. Wait, did I miss? What is this? It takes up too much. Right. That should go. Oof. I'm gonna open up my laptop setting because it's been overheating a bit too much. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna scenario. seconds. Okay, this looks good. Hopefully it will start cooling off. I don't know what this gaming mode is. Did I put a Twitch notification? Not a Twitter notification about it. I should probably send a message with my Twitch on here. Channel. Yes. And a yeah, perfect. Yeah, but perfect. Now I've linked my Twitch. Yeah, I see what I want. Now then. Maybe I did this. I'm gonna put it in capital letters like those popular streams. Yes. Alright. Where was I? I guess considering what I was putting in my. Okay, so why am I choosing leadership over summoning? Because I have necromancy, that's all the summoning guy I need, baby. And for leadership, that would be increasing the abilities of my minions. How many minions can I have? I didn't check. I'll find out, I'm sure. I'd also like to keep, if I have any party members, them safe. But this is a bit too low of percentage chance, I feel. Is it get crazy? What do I put into here? Oh. I'm gonna go with this Sunday. Yeah. Target character consumes blood surfaces around them, restoring vitality. The more blood, the more they will be healed. Oh, cool, that's something. Touch. So that they will take damage from healing spells. Alright. Yes. Oh, I have a good feeling about this. Talents. Talents determine a character's unique features. Select talents to complement a character's abilities and attributes. Heals you while you're standing in blood. Uh, some building. Let's get moving to chisel here. Now then. Then I have two windows so that I may see what is happening in my question. And see the Divinity Original Sin 2 screen at the same time. Screen Windows 10. Let's see, this is the garbage. I got redirected to a scam. Alright, this second. Open up the programs. Slide them to the left. I want to split the screen, not put it on one half of the screen. Yes. Why do I do that? Let's see. First, you need to set up an active window on your screen. To do this, click the title bar on the right or left border of your screen. Oh, this isn't it. No, not this one. Hmm. Click more. Yeah, I remember doing this. There was a way to make those the understand. Ah, yeah, I remember that. I'm gonna put it in the so that the go maybe that. Ah, no, nothing. Okay, control now. There is a personalization. Adjust screen resolution. There is no other screen resolution. Expand display. I used to do it by accident before. Hmm. I have 0 viewers anyway. Not like it's gonna matter. I'm just gonna concentrate on the game for today. Now then. Ambidextrous. Open this way. Already doing contact, then I have to open this way. Up. This is also that my one does not appear. Something to help my summons. Stable makes you explode in a bloody cloud when you die, dealing 80% of your vitality is physical damage. Why would you take this? You know, explode in a bloody cloud when you die. Skeleton. It can't be a stinky skeleton. Okay. Awesome. Morning present. Ah. You resurrect. Living out. I'll see. Message. Okay. You do that. Magic and physical weapons do not protect you from statuses. Since undead pattern influence status effects, I could take that. Experiments. If an enemy lands a fatal blow, attack your blood weapon to play. Textures. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a glass cannon. wait, necromancer, so Victoria success caused by you are no longer problem. Don't poison. So feeling about that wish, roach attendance. Oh my god. Honestly, I have no idea what to choose. The only thing I'm certain I'm not going to choose is no. Wait, we have to recover arrows? I hope I find a way to become rich. Escapist. Yes. Demonic. I can talk to animals. Lord. I hope that unlocks some lore ability. If that works. Yes. Thanks. Let's determine what options are available to you in dialogue and how the world reacts to your party members. Custom characters have race, gender, and background. Original characters have unique origin tags. Race, gender, and background. Race, skelly, gender, female, background. But I have gone with it, but no, I wanna learn the lore of it. There's no fun in it if you don't know why someone became a merchant for swords, for example. That's the stuff I'm interested in. I love lore. Ah, so, mesmerized them with midnight arts, intelligence, and you upgrade for learning abilities to increase for bloodshed. This is close, and your dearest possession. Yeah, that looks about right. Instruments. Oh. Well, a fun fact about pirates and instruments. They used whatever they could pillage. That means everything that was in the Spanish, British, and coastal countries around the 16th, 17th, 18th century. Not so much, yeah. Okay. Not many of these will know what? I like the fruits. It's nice. Yeah. Let me look back at my stuff. Yep. 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 Alright. This looks perfect. This is what I was worrying about. Yeah. Find hidden dangers. Learning skills. Gonna put one in memory. Alright. Now we're detecting hidden danger. I'm gonna put more points into memory and the other ones. I'm gonna put 1 point in memory just. No, I shouldn't. I'm gonna put one in intelligence. Which one of these scales with intelligence? None of them. But she is a scholar, so I can't really. She's a witty scholar. I'm gonna leave it like that. Alright. Are you ready? Is there actually anyone in the chat yet? Nope. Okay. Are you ready, me? Yes, I am ready. Alright. Let's fucking go. You are playing as an undead poses unique risks and benefits that may veil their true selves from the living or risk being attacked. Healing potions and spells will damage you, while poison kills you. Undead can pick locks with a bony finger alone and can survive the scourge of deathfall. Sounds perfect. Yes. Gorgeous. Love the architecture.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared. And sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
windows in the first city were different from the windows and architecture in the second. Yeah. Just the observation I made.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough.
There's sedatives for undead. Right.
Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Oh my god, its voice.
Well, look what the doc dug up. You're lucky they didn't notice just how thin you were under those bandages. Although, seeing someone wrapped up like that, they probably thought you had the scabbing plague. Heh? Look, laugh, but don't touch. Better keep that hood down, mind you. The living don't take kindly to seeing their future staring back at them.
Indeed, they don't. But I love it. Yes, no, it did not touch us. Probably weird. Oh my gosh, such a blessed. Okay. What's this? I got a poison plants for healing. This one. Red ally. It's a great ability. It's 1,040. And healing. The effect. Failed. Okay. How do I let me save? The first save of the game. Whew. Let me remove my blue screen filter so I can enjoy this proper. Wait, is OBS picking up my fun? It isn't. Okay, everything's fine. Right.
I don't even remember them strapping me down. I don't even remember them strapping me down. I don't even remember them strapping me down.
Why might be available noise? Source magic. No source magic. Is this source magic? Ah, this is source magic. Has a red thingy about it. Inventory. This is your inventory. Everything you pick up is stored here. Press right mouse button on objects in your inventory to find out what you can do with them. Stop. Right. Ah. Okay. Okay. Why equip this? Oh, it's a. That's good. Black box. It is a black box to store. Okay. Items. You have it. I'm gonna test that. Okay. Seems good. Yep. Yep. And what? Don't have to. But this. hands and have not select wolves are fiercely rationalistic. Even the poorest dwarf will die for the dwarven kingdom, but not all would die for the queen. Alright? A bit weird, and we'll have to investigate this. They will die for the kingdom, but not for the monarchy ruler. Intelligence and intelligent and curious, you have the female, one of the race you are perceived as female by those who okay, someone there, sick, to return to life, others long for the spirit embrace of oblivion. They move among the other races unseen, apex predators who cannot afford affection. Kinda like Vampire from Vampire the Masquerade, okay. Lately an unfamiliar voice beckons to them from a world unknown. Oh, action points, source points, and alright, I got it. Yes, okay. This is my skills. I have all of them down here, okay. Tools of magic. Yeah. I should have probably taken someone, but it's fine. Take it later. I will learn it later. Greetings, good. Well, well, no. Ah, these are my plans. Yes. Tutorials. Well, I have no need of those. I'm just gonna read the one that popped up on my screen. What's this? Okay, what's this? Actions. Enter sleep mode and sheep. Basically. Music.
Playing dead, are you? Probably a good idea. Playing dead, are you? Probably a good idea.
Oh. Okay. Oh. S- Oh, I can see this in the gym. And I can. Let's see the symbols on here. This looks like a magical Islamic stave. Not quite, but not quite fitting Islamic staves though, because it has shapes and fitting staves. Or are they? Let me check the grimoire real quick. Islamic. There we go. I'm gonna turn on the blue light filter because my eyes are dying. Staves. Let's see. From the list of staves that were depicted in the Gauda book, how many can have a moon-like figure on them? Let's see. I have disabled that. Okay, that one's. Let's see. I see no moon-like figure on any of the staves, but I do see the pronged fork-like bits in several of them. As for the cross in the middle, there is one that has a cross in the middle, but it does not end as that one would. It's the ends of the moons somewhat look like the noble as this one. Pair of trunks made from the skin of the stave used When marking necropants, a pair of trousers made from the skin of a dead one, they are capable of producing an endless supply of money. Nobrokrastafur is the state name. It somewhat looks like the moon in question right there, but it's somewhat. Cross with the fork. Does that resemble any of the staves? From a port to induce fear, but I don't. For use in waystones. So I can presume something to find the undead, I presume. Might be the depiction that this is trying to do. Find the undead, given the circumstances, maybe. And the hand with the eye in the middle and the wheat around it with the scroll across it, with more runes on it, might depict a organization, a national organization, that goes about searching for undead in the midst of the population, maybe. This, I can see this run in several places. Okay, well, there's a... I can zoom out pretty far. Okay, let's stick with that. If you like to leave the tutorial, take note. Move objects by clicking and dragging them. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's do this. Right. Trying to just buy this one. There's no one. Ah, this one's not. But wait, I remember having a bony finger. Thievery level. Thievery. Thievery. I wish to level up as soon as possible so that I may take it thievery. Wait. Oh my god, I can light it. Can I pick it? To upgrade my thievery.
An animal sty? Freight or food?
Oh, did I pick up a box? Oh. Can I pick up this box? Nope. I pick up the bucket. What's in the bucket? Oh my god, this is so cool. Okay. And I can talk to her, so I can...
Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void.
Mm-hmm.
With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
'Cause 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 'cause
expanded like a chicken's leg. But not much meat on your bones. That may be so, but look at the flies. Ban wisdom. Flies know when a creature will die. And it's around your head they're buzzing, not mine.
Wow.
With 2 shakes of her stumpy tail, the sheep turns away from you to peruse her hay-filled manger.
Get your dirty little paws out of my hay.
Wow. Alright.
Did you expect a needle? Did you expect a needle?
Funny. Alright. We've already did that. Good to go. Oh. Can I take this? No. Good. Ah. Oh, this is. Oh, what? Alright, the box I probably don't have a use for. And the second I probably. Yes? Yeah, but probably. My backpack's lighter than this one. Spawning fish. Streaming within the reconcilable surface of the rainwater, but sometimes it's best to accept that the bucket water is just a bucket. Okay. I'm gonna get all the bits.
Did you expect a needle?
Right, no needles in the case then. Oh.
Get your dirty little paw.
You know what? I'm gonna turn off your lights. All of them. See how you like to do that. It's still actually pretty light in here. Can I put the bucket on my head? Damn. Oh god, it works. Okay. Yes. Initiative -1 for physical armor. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna put on. Can I put the sack on my? This one has. Alright. There's some icons. It's like it could be pork meat or more. Okay. That's good. Super. Why? How do I use the key? Is this the door for the key? That's... Is there a door here? There is. Alright, this is gonna be a little... No, this game so far is pretty great. I'm loving it. Let's see if I have any viewers. I do not. Shame. At least I'm gonna be able to use the bots. Yeah. Oh, did I use it? Okay. What is that? Bread. More meat. Apple pie. An old plate. An apple. And a book. And that. Confirm the orders from the guard steward. Important! It's come to my attention again that several of you are bypassing the cargo hold security measurements by sliding boxes into the pressure plates. This will not do. The purpose of these measures is to require the presence of at least 3 magisters at a change of a shift. Any deviation will result in at least 1 magister getting thrown overboard. Make sure it isn't you, Magister Siwa. Any more pages? Nope, it's just a note, so... Okay. I'm gonna keep this. And that's... I wonder if this will damage me if I... I'll find out. I have to learn how to make poison though. Nice. I wish I could take another 1 level of people. Okay. Alright. Wait, is this my item? Which is my open? Next, we can backstab. Huh. Oh, what did I... An oil bottle? See? Can I use a bucket on the oil?
You there. Come here.
I suppose I'm gonna do it. Oh, I so wish I could. I'm gonna save here. take his chair. Or not. Can I examine the paper? Oh, he's sleeping. Well then. Can pickpocket.
Junk.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the limit then. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna do this.
This again. Rubbish. Boring. Boring.
Hey! Get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in? Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was accused of. Just dragged me down here. Set me free, and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think. A gentlewoman among jesters, you are. Give that lever a pull, and I guarantee we'll both get something out of the deal.
Alright. Now then, this fellow. Sweet. What is this? Ah, another. And magical scroll. Let's check. What's in this? I'm gonna open it.
Before you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring Magister mumbles himself awake. One bloodshot eye opens, and then another.
Is my shift over? Are you here to relieve me? Wait, you're no Magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy dwarf? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sometimes you'll be able to persuade the person who you're talking to. Yes, your stats. Okay. Nice.
And it's about time too. The lads and lasses up there are getting lazy. Figures they'd send one of you sorcerers down. They can barely be chuffed to wiggle a single toe. Can't just leave the prisoner alone, though. I heard he might be the one causing trouble upstairs.
Oof.
If it's all the same, I think it's best he comes with me. Keep your hands where I can see them. Hurry it up, sorcerer. We haven't got all day.
No. No. He must have...
Oh my god. I will play it. Alright. I think I'm helping the Magister here. Right. But I'm on fire. Okay. I need to get in caps. Yeah. Oh wow, this is nasty. Oh my god. How much health do I have? Use this. Actually. You know what? Why don't I just... And then my turn.
That's one problem solved. A dead Magister. Somebody'll have to take the blame for this. And it won't be me.
So much for a peaceful stroll.
Interesting. So what happens with that? I let him escape. Oh, but I am thirsty. Okay. Much better. Now then. You, Mr. Magister. Oh, that's hideous. No wonder they cut us down. Oh god, you're making a blood trail. That's very useful. Now, how do I go about controlling it? Or do I even do it? Can I even do it? No. Seems so. What's in this? Let's see.
Boring.
What happened? Oh. One moment, dear Zero Goods. I must do a thing. Alright, back. Sorry about that. Got to deal with it. Not that there's anyone listening on this. Here. This situation. Question. Oh god. I upped the volume before. Okay. It was at about 39. A little higher. 24. That is the spot. Now then. What's in here? I do look like a fool, but say no. Oh,
Junk.
see that's just so yeah. I as you should. I'm gonna keep one of these letters. Huh.
Empty. Empty.
What's up? I can move the light source. And it's dynamic. Glorious. What's this? Why am I hearing close? Okay, so that's gonna kill me. Let's sell this. I'm gonna put it here so that I don't accidentally use it. How do I remove stuff from my hotbar? That's fine. Cast spell combine. Alright. Alright, let's see what the game will give me the option to do. Can I examine this chair? No law. Okay. I remember it's saying something about a what was it? An icon for examining stuff. And I think I put that. Why are you so? Oh, it's a bottle of healing. Here it is. This one's still not safe. Can I combine with super? Can I? Ooh, can I combine? Oh, it's going out. Can I drink this? One combination can have buckets of poison. God damn. What about the Split stuff. Okay, can't do that either. Wait, what if I were to? Oh my. so much for my healing. Wonder if it's gonna go out at some point. It does. Not helps with that. Right, can I picked up the candle. Oh my. 45 minutes. Wunderbar. This game is fantastic. I love it already. Let me like this. There we go. There was still some healing juice on the ground. There we go. What's this? Deck of cards. I want it. First, and up, then pick it up. It's also iron. Now, let's see what else is there. Oh. There's the top, okay. Another rug. Yeah, okay. Is that fellow from before still
And I'm
around?
back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
Can I talk with this cool fellow from before?
Playing dead, are you? Probably a good idea.
Do you have anything to say?
Get your dirty little...
No, I wanna pick up this. But it's too heavy. Jim. Okay. From this up. Pick it. Never required you to have multiple sources. We could probably queue that shit for me, but that would be barbaric. And as a scholar, I abhor violence. Yes, I would like to leave it. Where's the fellow from before? The violent one. Suddenly left with here. Still in your shit.
What a well of knowledge this tome is. Dallas is such a dear lending it to me.
What? Wait, before I waste my precious barrel, let me.
My, these smelling salts are strong stuff.
Jim. I have a cooking pot now, though. That's fantastic. Several pockets. Let's see. Where are my empty vines? Or should I save some for later? I can always drink them later. Is it infinite? My god. Hmm. Items. That. Places of cards. That. Can I? I wonder. Alright, what can. Why are these candles not stuck? Okay, we need to open one of them. We're gonna go in here. Let's see. Read this. We have too long presumed souls as a virtuous part of civil society, yet we need to look no further into the past than the Soul's King's reign to understand the havoc such magics may wreak. One day, another order must follow in the Source Hunter's footsteps. Sorcerers must be hunted. The new model of Source Scholars provided by the Vermintide, no, by the Verdenim, by the Verdeman. Verdeman is providing most effective. I'm gonna store this too. Yeah, that's notes. Maybe I just pick up. Desk jar. You don't really work all that hard on this one, and I can't examine it even see what's in there.
Empty.
Did the murderer take him into this room? Or was he already here?
The little companion describes how to... Okay, let's read the title. The War Machine's Companion. The little companion describes how to keep all war gear and machinery up and running. What bolt to tighten and what wheel to oil. You had no idea you had no idea the maintenance of all this stuff was such a handful. One of the pages describes how someone's oil flask once caught fire, so you decide to make note of it in your recipe book under grenades. Oh, so now I can make grenades. Okay, that's cool.
It seems as though there's a
Monsters right there. If I can... Ah! Code of Wisdom. The code is known by all and followed by none. The most interesting part relates to how you should refrain from drinking intelligence potions, detailing the dangers of addiction. It also contains a detailed recipe for how to brew them with the Calocera, trying to illustrate the potion's dangers. You happily copy the recipe over to your little recipe book. Find an intelligence potion. How available?
Yes,
Okay,
this is a rare
Mhm.
kind of magic. I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
What? Or did I go back? Oh, put my weapon away.
indications of a struggle.
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself.
Source King insists that there are no magics too foul, even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual. I delight in his madness. There are no magics too foul, even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual. I delight in his madness. It is an invitation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manner of experimental subjects. The text beneath lists a series of fixes and materials required for muting the source. Some of those objects are circled in black ink and annotated as follows: Helm, collar, mask. Ah, this is Swain! Wasn't from the letter. The one who complained about the barrels.
Everything's spick and span. Nothing left to do, really. There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
It seems as though there's a pattern in the blood flow. That can't be natural.
Why? Because we're at sea, of course, and have been for several days.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good girl, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
Ooh. Okay. Ah, so that's what I have to do. And fight the Majesties along the way.
Good gods! There's been a murder here.
I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass. Behind the magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
Easy now. Why don't you move along? Get some fresh air. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
I have to stop reading it in my head. I keep reading the sentence. Okay. Always does. Ask if this sort of thing happens up. Does this thing happen up? Oh.
Aren't you enterprising? I'll let Waters tell you no herself.
No lesions, no trauma. It was bled by magic.
Go ahead. She with the body.
Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna save. Not because I'm gonna save spin, maybe. No, because I wish we see this come to a good conclusion. What is this? Wait. A woman from Driftwood with nary a care offered me kisses that answered my prayer. I accepted her gift, and then, to my dismay, a spider she was, and I her buffet. Once feasting was over, she licked her red lips. I rose from the floor, still coming to grips. She thanked me for coming and bade her farewell. My prayers indeed answered, though I still did swell. Ah, so this was done by the spider mob. If I am to believe the poetry. Right. Understood.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
Void walking. Oh, that must be the creatures. Follow the source that did this. Oh, she wasn't. Sounds like she was.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
What a well of knowledge this tome is. Dallas is such a dear lending it to me.
Finn was killed by Source. If a Magister could do that, there wouldn't be a Magister. It looks more like a passenger managed to slip their collar. And the rest, well, you see the evidence in front of you. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that? Not in here, it isn't. You let me know if you hear anything.
Damn.
Whoever did this is dangerous.
What is this? Okay. Like a trade?
So, anything interesting for me?
I can trade with them? Could I have traded with the ship? I'm gonna check that later. Okay, I definitely do not need any healing potions. No. Where are the healing potions? I remember picking up a few. Let's take them out another. Okay, let's. What? So what? Alright. I should keep one for my oh, this one. I should keep the plate. That's right. And take 6 more. Do I need... I wish to make spaghetti at one point. So I need not. I definitely need not poison resistance. Thanks. Then. Oh my god. I'm so gonna fuck with the cooking in this game. Very one of them. And I'm gonna make the sauce out of poison. Yes. Another 4. Something I can trade for 3. Throws, I'll keep here. Pots. Okay. Good. Okay, can't do that yet. That's... Should I keep 1 copy of trading cards on me? I'm not sure. I'm gonna find more, I'm sure. Yeah. 2 candles. Set. Right. Noted. Okay, I'm done trading. How do I exit this?
Right. Tick-tock.
Yep, that's...
Everything's spick and span.
Okay, so
What to do, really?
Yes, this is a rare kind of magic. I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, actually, there is. I'm going to buy the dog. Rope? Okay. These keys are probably useless. I need to sell this. Now then, let me organize my inventory a bit. Yeah. Items on the pallet. Easier. Yes. No. Probably easy.
I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
And then... Okay. Like so. Yes. Poison, flasks, scrolls, miscellaneous. Yes! Perfect! I should keep my gold on here so that I can use it in trade. Yes. Right.
So, anything interesting for me?
Now, where did I leave my calipers?
Right.
Right. Tick-tock. not suited for this. It's sea cow, not sea sheep. Haven't got any shears, have you? People these days. I think I'm gonna be.
What? Any shit.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
An old witch?
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
She shakes her head.
Game for one, I'm afraid. Rolling dice, deciding fates.
Whose fate are you deciding?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
She smiles contemptuously.
Just a kitten in a corner, aren't we?
I'd rather not be on your
One
that's
of us
right.
I've never
As
done
well.
anything less than us off one by one, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
There has been a murder.
You think me mad?
Maybe
Mad?
the Magister's more concerned than your...
Insufferable, surely.
Don't you get saucy
What are you
with
trying to
me?
hear anyway?
You clearly don't know the first thing
I'll
about
tell you if
So
you keep it
much
quiet long
conversation.
enough for me to listen.
Greasy too. I require a level of thievery.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Ah. Oh, Majesty.
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing.
Okay, so he was his superior and he was...
Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Well, we...
Long story.
Well,
Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty.
in the Joy.
Are all I was given.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
There has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magister's more concern than your...
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story somewhere else.
You really don't know the first thing about sauce.
Hold up.
You, Jill, is that right?
That's the guy
For you?
from the character selection
You are
screen.
Jill, aren't you?
saying nothing. Bloody dwarves, I'll come back to you, and you better be ready to talk here.
You have something against dwarves, do you?
Name? The Divine Order wants to know. Not so fast. Name? Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram, eh? We're trying to catch a killer here.
I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mez.
Like I said, you aren't on the list.
Your kind always hung closest to her.
You! Sorcerer! Blood?
No!
Go! Oof.
As soon as the
Go!
Inquisitor gets
Move! Woof! Go! Move!
Like master, like owner. Okay.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips
Majesty.
and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
At first.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us stay away from the Magister's sister. They killed that fellow back there. They'll hide the evidence well enough, but I know it all the same.
I don't know.
They're everywhere now. They're everywhere now. The Magisters. In my hometown, you can't throw a shoe without hitting one. We're not safe from them. Not anywhere.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen course
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions.
Wow.
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
So he's that's it.
Listen up, Ghetto. You hear that? The ship,
What?
of course.
Okay, the ship.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
The fellow cocks his ear, listening.
That isn't anger, it's
He cocks his ear to the other side, then smiles.
anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate.
Alright, something's gonna get the ship soon.
That's all you hear, though. Listen close. There now, just like that. Squeak! Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back, the other catches you before you lose your footing.
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, Ghetto. Good news.
Okay, I heard it. What's it supposed to be? I'm pretty sure it's not that.
It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Well, okay, also, Joy is the place that that fellow, former, what was it? Former, person who was in charge of the Magister staring at him over there. Okay.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
Yeah, he shouldn't talk like that about such a sick kid.
Turnips and water are all I was given.
What?
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything
Oh,
else than a
okay.
dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
There has been a murder.
Ah, so you've eyes as well as ears, eh? You'll go far, mate. Even here.
Don't you get saucy with me when you really don't know the first thing about sauce.
Yeah, no indeed, Gero. But that ain't my final destination.
I like this fellow.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all, thank ye kindly, Gero.
How dare you classify this slop as food?
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well,
Oh god.
there has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned.
If you'll be pardoning me, I'll be much...
Don't you
They're
get
everywhere
saucy
now.
when you clearly don't know the first thing about
Drunk,
sauce.
not got me. Thankfully, I have my healing juice.
It was one of them. I
I
know it.
drink this.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying
Oh
to
god,
concentrate.
okay.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
Ethan.
One of us will kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and
Wait.
you shut up?
Did not get a flask from that.
Something mad.
Oh no!
Mad?
I've limited number of
And
flasks.
sufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
This is bad.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Well, well. What have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Oh my god. Okay, so, me being undead.
There's some discoloration, as well as a rather disconcerting lack of tongue and gums, but I've seen worse.
Okay.
After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this.
Alright, he's an idiot.
Now
Thank
then,
God.
to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook? And of course, a cook who can't taste is about as useful as a dog in a chess game. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Sufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep listen.
If you come through one of the holes on your glove, this right?
Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. I shouldn't be getting my hopes up. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship.
Okay, cosmetics. Am I going to care about cosmetics? Does this character care about cosmetics? Certainly has wonderful hair. She certainly has a nice fruit butterfly texture on top of her skull. So does she care about cosmetics? I think not. Wait. I dislike the second answer, so I will be going for a yes.
The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can groom, but you have the taste buds of a dung beetle and the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit. That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry. My slave, of course. Oh, but I see. Yes, I suppose it must take some time for the full extent of my disheartening refusal to sink in. Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
There's a killer about, after all.
Fascinating.
No, please don't come back.
Becomes a crime. I shall hold my head steady. I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I...
Oh, I'm gonna sound that actually eating food hurts me. I'm gonna keep drinking the beer.
Insufferable, surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'm just gonna keep one pot only.
If you can keep it
But
quiet
I
long
need
enough for
to
me
sell
listen.
these from Mula so I can get that one thing. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to sell the beer as well.
You sure about that?
No!
Oh,
What's your
I'm
name?
gonna keep one of these only.
No!
Gods, didn't your mother teach you any manners?
No.
She got eaten by a void woken.
Forget it.
How dare you classify this?
Oh, I could have just slept here instead of taking
I've seen
my
more appetizing
juice.
things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
Okay. She doesn't have any more money. What do you want?
Alexander, grant me patience. What?
8. Of course, the guy ahead. I don't care about the other. Tomato sauce. Not selling my point. I'm gonna sell the beer though. I'm gonna do this. Yep. No, I'm gonna keep one of these just in case. I'm gonna sell both of these. I'm gonna have to retract some. So, the beer potions. Like actually, it's not just the fellow that's. Should I mention the Magister below deck? Separate the picture. I'm going to override this just in case.
Alexander, grant me patience.
She frowns and peers at you closely, concern clearly etched upon her face.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy.
Did the
Alright.
murderer take him into this room? Or was he already
She
here?
was informed. That's all that matters. Can I trade with these two?
The pale young woman doesn't acknowledge you. She nods to the right without moving her gaze from the ground.
Toy wooden box. A long branch. Stained pants. This wood shell. Meat. Wine. Food. I want to give. Because I want a pretty doll. Something that people value. There is nothing. Something that's worth one gold. Whatever. Something that's worth 3 gold.
Now where did I leave my calipers?
Oh wow! This got a lot more than the minor healing potion. Fancy. I'm gonna have to buy the bullet on this unless I'm gonna sell the bread. No one uses bread in Spain.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
That I want to. Yeah. Let's see.
Now where did I leave my
Oh, wow.
calipers?
8 times the price for a single, eh? I cannot currently take your ones. Maybe another time. After I've pillaged this place a bit more. I should go talk to the rest of groups. They do, and they don't weigh much.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Nestor. Your kind always...
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and examines your bandages, rubbing them between his fingers.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Okay. I assumed it on the page.
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, oh please. I have no interest in
Goddamn,
that.
no, I'm not.
Your books are too full of it already.
Don't. I am not gonna accept a accidental pick. That is one thing I'm gonna save from. Now, how does my inventory look for it?
The pale young woman does... The pale young woman doesn't acknowledge you. She nods to the right without moving her gaze from the ground.
Nothing to see here.
Oh, yeah, okay, I remember. Okay, this looks somewhat like the inventory I had. Ah, yes, I saved it just before telling her that the magister downstairs is dead. Oh, my boss.
Alexander, grant me patience.
She frowned.
Take your leave. Okay. Now then. The cheat.
The elf is reading a volume. He reaches out. He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page.
It is simultaneous. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Okay, I have 3 special ones here. Sadly, the Dwarf Empire was great music history. Undead, you have some personal experience in history. You've seen a lot in the last couple of centuries. Scholar. Well, work is generally seen as the authority, but you can recommend some history. You can recommend some histories for each race.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Alright. I'm not gonna snort that he's interested in the mythology.
The elf's face freezes for just a second before he waves his hand dismissively.
Oh, it's just one of my idle curiosities. We mortals do like to consider these things, do we not?
There's more to this than he's letting on.
Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Shame.
Do you mind? I'm
never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do
I'm
away
thinking
with
of
the
candle.
Well,
We're sitting on the book, so I just realized.
Here's the register, ma'am. Good, good. Magister Williams has just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far? Trust me, with Bishop Alexander in charge, things will get a lot better from here on out. He's God-woken, you know.
Oh.
You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast. Take care of yourself now.
What do you have to say?
Just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up.
What of my precious? Wait. They're 8 now. Oh, they're each 8. What about the next class? That's 4. Alright.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Setting his
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
There has been a murder, Your Majesty.
So,
Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
I have 74. I need 300 for that though.
Please, please, please.
That's enough now.
Dry spell Sunday.
Oh, hi! You're a dwarf. My best friend is a dwarf. Her name is Esther. She's smaller than me, but stronger too. I'll see her when I get home.
Yeah.
I'm here because I'm magic. Are you here because you're weird?
Do you know Losa? She's a really good singer. I'm better though. Listen. La 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 la.
You are not.
Oh, there you are. Wife. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly, deathly allergical.
Yes. She must have you confused with someone else. Yeah, don't. And take the armor again. Kill the children was a mistake. Anything else?
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we? You presume right.
Oh, what a jolly fellow. I like it. Just how she did. Yeah.
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
What the fuck?
Good luck, Chief.
Sing us a song. I know you can.
Take it easy, Chief. You don't want to get noticed for the wrong reason.
How dare you classify this slop as food?
What the fuck?
I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken.
Alright, I have the feeling that she's actually the one that's did it.
Take it easy, Chief. You
I
don't
can't
want to get
try
noticed
to
for the wrong
do it.
reason.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Alright. Unfortunately, the one that's most guilty looking is no clothes. I don't know how to feel about this. In fact, I'm gonna save. I'm and report her. See what happens. Okay.
So, anything I'll take that as a no.
Alright. Let's go, Bob.
Hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
A no doesn't become a yes over time.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Nest. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
Soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
Who we are, what we've done, they mean less than nothing as long as these collars choke us.
One of them. I know it. Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
I get the thing. I'm not going to keep together my spaghetti.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
I guess.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad? Insufferable?
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more
trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill. You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
Turnips and water are all
Murder
I was
most foul, and I strongly suspect you know all about it.
Do you?
Well, perhaps.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Why?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
Oh my.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end. Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet. It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
Oh no.
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
No.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts Source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us...
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
My God. Wait, so I wasn't able to solve the murder. I want to be able to solve the murder.
What's happened?
Wait. This was an option? Okay, first of all, no. I'm going to get two things. One, that fucking door. Two, the murder mystery solved. Let's see.
Insufferable, surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty.
Is there even enough money on board?
Than your appetite.
Fuels, poison and breeding. Okay. I'm gonna have to see this.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out
Oh,
yes. Your kind always hung closest to our divide, like wolves at a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
200 knives. Alright. Great. A journal. No text, instead sketches of dragons. This tome contains no text, instead sketches of dragons fill every page. The artist is hardly talented, but clearly enthusiastic. Good for him. Okay, yes. Yeah. Okay. Gonna have to sell the. Now then, wait.
This again. This again.
Okay. What? What? Yeah. I got all the items available to me. Now to get
Like I said, you aren't on the list.
all the money available.
Knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate.
620, 7,
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
okay, we'll have to
I'll
put
give you
in
that
a
knuckle if you
potion.
keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our
One
own.
box
Picking us off
and
one by
something, one of something that's
Can we just skip to the part where
this
I
one
reassure you and you
that's
shut up?
sick.
You think me mad?
Mad?
Ah, good. Let's do this one.
Do you mind? I'm really rather busy.
Take care of yourself now.
Classify this
They got the this one.
advertising things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else. Who we are, what we've done. They mean less than nothing as long as these collars choke us.
No, please don't come.
Would you
Can I
put a
trade with
knuckle
you?
on it? I'm trying.
Didn't make it clear the first time.
They don't
Scram.
care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
Play for all you.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
We just skip to the part where I reassure you and you
Ifan
shut
raises his eyebrows, but shakes his head at your attempts to communicate, glancing
insufferable if you'll be part.
They're everywhere now. The Magisters. In my hometown, you can't throw a shoe without hitting one. We're not safe from them. Not anywhere.
Your kind always hung closest to our
What about
Take it easy,
the-
Chief.
Can't trade with the children. I suppose. Cheers! Okay, I need to investigate this. I need to investigate this.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
I don't have the response.
We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and
Okay,
you
and
shut
I need
up?
all his gold as well. So, That is total 28. 28 is exactly the price of the scroll. Enjoy your magic.
What's your job? You look like a magic maker. Like me, but maybe not so strong.
Sharp piece of metal. Nifty weapon. Can't believe I found a shield.
Do you like to play ball? We like to play ball.
These kids are rich. No wonder they get ripped off in real life so often. It's nice. This. This. Correct. Right. What about you?
The woman keeps rolling her...
So, anything interesting for me? Right.
Where's the ship? There you are.
I think I'm gonna be. Go on then. Make it quick, before I lose my cud.
I got in the wool a raw bounty of fluffy, generous ship, not a bad haul. Though you need more to combine several patches to make a usable length of yarn.
I think I'm gonna be. I've given enough for one miserable boat ride. Shoo!
You know what? There's a ship downstairs. Let me try to share it. Good thing I didn't kill it. Yes. Golden.
What a well...
Get your dirty little paws out of my...
Anything else here? Why is there an unsplitted bit? Yep, super bit. I can waste several blood corpses. Can I move it? Nope, can't move it, unfortunately.
Did you expect a needle?
Ah, it's that too. Che c'è? I'm gonna try to steal. Alright. No. It worked, but not well enough. Wits. Alright. I'm gonna try going about it from the other side. Maybe that's that door.
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others.
Oh. Was this worth it? No. But how much is it worth? Not enough. Alright. Enough of that. Enough of those shenanigans. Time to go about it slowly. What happened? Did it crash? Oh, it crashed. Good thing I had saved it before that happened. Well, finish up the tutorial. We got to the... Well, we didn't actually finish the tutorial. We got to the first part of it. And with the character creation. Yeah, we did good. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's all for today, I suppose. Did what I wanted to do. Did what one viewer does, so... You know, not the most successful stream, but maybe the next one. So, for today, rather, tonight, thank you for watching, whoever watches this in the future. And sweet dreams.